So vaping misconceptions. One of my big concerns with our community right now is the number of youth who are vaping. It just seems to be, I know it's not everyone, but it kind of is, it can feel that way. Some of the misconceptions that are out there is that vaping is a healthier alternative to smoking, and it really is not. Vaping, when e-cigarette and vapes first came to be, the number of hits that were on them were like 200, and now we're in the tens of thousands on a single vape. And so when a youth gets a hold of a vape, they can share it with a lot of other friends, so one vape can go a long way. Some of the misconceptions that are out there are that it isn't as addictive as, cigarettes, and in reality it is just as addictive, if not more so. I feel like youth are getting played in the community because it is very much targeted towards the youth, with the flavors that they have, with the bright colors. You can't tell me that they're targeting a 40-year-old man with bubblegum bright pink vapes. And yet, they're sold everywhere. And I think part of the misconception too is that it is safe and acceptable because they're sold everywhere. They're in tobacco shops, they're in gas stations, they're all over the place. And it's also kind of marketed as it's a cool thing to do. And it is, they're glossing over all of the harmful side effects that are there.
So there are a lot of vaping misconceptions that people don't understand that were marketed by the vaping industry. And initially, when they were marketing the vaping to the community, they did promote it as an alternative to a healthier option when quitting commercial tobacco. And the information that I have about vaping is that it is more dangerous for the body than using commercial tobacco because of the products that are in the fluid that's put into the vape then is ingested into your lungs, and that there isn't a positive benefit to vaping. So the American Indian Cancer Foundation has been active for many, many years in promoting quitting commercial tobacco, and now they are in the process, or have been in the process for about the last 10 years in marketing prevention of vaping in tribal communities. We know through research and through the babies that are born that the risks are, one, respiratory ailments that can develop in the baby. Lower birth weight is also a risk, and the bone density can also be affected by secondhand smoke or smoking during pregnancy. Recently, the state of Minnesota won a class action suit against Juul, which is one of the first vaping companies in the United States, and they won a class action suit against them, and now the Juul had to pay for the lawsuit because they denied that they were marketing vaping to children with flavors like bubble gum, watermelon, strawberry shake, all of those types of candies that kids could be drawn to. And so now there's The state of Minnesota is in the process of developing curriculum and marketing the prevention of vaping in children.
I think part of it is educating one another about, taking control of what is acceptable, what is acceptable behavior. And, taking back that cool factor, I guess, would certainly help to alleviate that problem, I think.
So the difference is really in the substance itself. So commercial tobacco is processed with about 4,000 different chemicals, some of them that are considered poisonous, like arsenic, cyanide, formaldehyde, ammonia, chlorine, are like the top known chemicals that are used. The big tobacco companies were also lost a class action lawsuit against them because they were claiming that no, we're not putting more nicotine into our products, and we're not marketing them to marginalized communities. They lost that, and now there's money that is available for us to re-educate or educate our community on intervention and prevention of use of commercial tobacco in recreational form in cigarettes. Traditional tobacco, the way that I was taught by my teachers, is that we use it to communicate with our creator, so it's spiritual. Use of that product is not to smoke it. It is to smoke, putting it in our pipes, but we never inhale it, because the belief is that we want the purity of that medicine to be in its natural state when it goes up into the environment. And we take care of it in that we don't abuse it, we don't take more than we need, and we share it with others who need it, and that we follow the protocols of when to gather it, how to make it, how to use it, and how to preserve it. So there's no chemicals that are used in the preservation of it.